Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. I appreciate you being here with us today. Let's go. If you like Blanco, still strength, and you've never tried El Tequileño, still strength, you're missing out for sure. But that's why you come here. I appreciate you being here with us today. Really excited for this El Tequileño Still Strength Blanco Tequila. This is an offering they've been offering for a little bit now, and it is absolutely exquisite. Now, I do know this is sealed up. I have not opened this bottle, but this is an expression I have had many times over when I'm out and about. Even if you ever go visit the distillery, great group of people over there. This is something you need to try if you've never done. And if you do enjoy it, please keep a bottle at the house. So El Tequileño, this right here, you can see on the bottle, 1959. That was when the distillery was founded. Their tagline is Mexico's best kept secret. It is a brand that's been around for a very long time, but they have not really had that true expansion out into the States outside of these last, let's say 5 years. They've definitely blown up over the last 5 years. This is something I've always kept at the house. And when you go to Mexico, a lot of times you get street canneritos. Any street cannerito really will have a bottle of El Tequileño. I've actually done the Blanco, but made with piloncillo. Go check that video out. I'm going to drop the thumbnail right there. Go check that out. That is a mixto and is absolutely phenomenal. But today, like I said, we are focusing on this still strength right here. So the still strength, you can see some of the information on the back. What's really cool about this is that it's coming in at 50% ABV. There we go. And it's bottled to strength. It's not diluted. They're not diluting it down to 50% with water. They're not diluting it anything. It is coming straight off the still, 50%, and they are throwing it in this bottle and into your cup. So really, really cool. They do a lot of great production methods over there, distilling in copper stills. Volcanic spring water is what they're using. It's going to give it a great profile. And this bottle coming out of NOM 1108 from Master Distiller Jorge Antonio Tony Salas, right? Excellent third generation producer. They've been doing this a very, very, very long time. Not even just, from 1959, this distillery, but just as a family. Go down that rabbit hole for sure. So yeah, let's open this up. Let's get this open. And taking off the plastic neckband, you can see even, I'm just reading some of this up here. It's actually covered with the still strength label, but you can see there's even some text written over here, just a little bit of their history. That's exactly what that is. Coming even from Jose Cuervo, Salas Cuervo. They're part of that family. Like I said, go down that rabbit hole if you're really interested in not just learning about tequilas, but learning about the connections of all the families. Really, really, really cool stuff. So, hey, let's do this. Let me slice the neck. It does have that neckband. All right, one side, you do fall chain. I like to keep my neck lines clean. There we go. And let your bottle pop. Just a standard wooden cork. You see Jose Salas Cuervo. You got that up. Jorge's, my apologies. Salas Cuervo up there, founder from 1959, just a standard cork, and let's pour this out. I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. Man, I can smell that coming over the camera right now. Yes, that is, woo, let's go, 50%. Love still strengths, love high proof tequilas. Blancos are my favorite. If you do follow the channel, if it's your first time, then, well, hey, there you go. But also still strengths. And still strength tequila, high proof tequila has gotten a lot more popular over the years. It seems like every brand now offers one, but this is something that brands have been doing for a very long time. But of course, with the rise in popularity of tequila, you are getting more of these offerings, and this one right here is solid. So when we're taking a look at the legs and tiers, move that out the way. Let me get that up there. It doesn't stick around it runs. The line right there we go. That is definitely, it's not sticking around too much, but it does run nicely down the bottle. Remember, this is still 2 proof. Cheers to the entire team, and let's take a sniff. If you do follow the channel, like I said, I love Blancos, and it's because I love the taste and smell of agave. When we're talking about blue agave, tequila Weber, it has such an amazing smell and taste and aroma that you know what you're getting into. And this through and through is Blue Weber on the nose. It's got some ethanol for sure, being at 50%, but it's got like a fruitiness, like plum, prune, fig, like a dark fruit, like red fruit, dark fruit. Purple, I should say, not red, like a strawberry or raspberry, right? But like a blackberry, fig. But it also has like a little bit of orange, like orange zest, a little bit of lime zest, a little citrus zest on there. And this, it's just bright. It's really bright in the glass. And as I'm sniffing, that ethanol is getting out of the way and the agave is shining, as well as that citrus and some of that fruitiness. And this is, cheers. Shout out. I appreciate it. Let's take a sip, all right? Tasting. Oh yeah, the first sip too. Oh, look at the tears on that. Can you, oh my gosh, look at that on the glass. Just dripping down the glass. That is delicious. And that's what I'm feeling in my mouth right now. It's actually a great feeling. It's a great coating. That first sip at 50%, once it goes down, you're going to feel it. But it's preparing your mouth and getting it ready. And even as I'm talking right now, the amount of roasted agave that is just sticking around, this is long lasting, and that connects back to those tears. Like, you see that dripping down the glass right there, coating the glass. That's what it's doing on the mouth as well, on the palate. And it's, even as I'm talking, it is blue agave in my mouth. Let's take another sip. Cheers. Oh yeah, such a nice balance. There's some white pepper in there. It even kind of, it has that fruitiness, a little bit of floralness now in the actual taste. But overall, as you're breathing out, as I'm tasting, as I'm talking right now, it's blue agave through and through. And that's delicious. It's just kind of airy. It's kind of bright. Not really sure how else to describe that. It doesn't stick around as just like full, just roasted agave. You're getting roasted agave, but it's more of a bright, airy kind of flavor that is sticking around on the palate. Overall, El Tequileño, absolutely somebody from tequila, the Tequileños, right? This is phenomenal. The whole team out there always doing some great stuff. And any expression you're going to pick up from the distillery is going to be great. And this one right here, of course. I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. I'm going to go pour some more off camera. Continue drinking. Take care, everybody.